Isolation Nation, welcome to today's social distancing social club. I just did it. So happy to report I had the most delicious nectarine. How's your day? You know what I mean? I mean, really good stuff. Juicy, refreshing, nutritious, possibly. Who knows? It's a fruit. Bowers has heard of it now because of being associated with this show. And you know what else is associated with this show? The second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Please give a warm welcome to Steve Hofstetter.
Guys, I did a thing. I did a thing today. I did a thing.
Whoa!
Hey, look at that.
Yay.
Yeah, ballot came very excitedly. Voted for someone I'd never heard of for president. I just figured, why not, right? This one doesn't matter. Yeah, I voted for Biden.
How do we know that you voted for Biden and didn't just steal the I voted sticker off a baby?
The baby did vote as well, but I have my own I voted sticker.
A lot of people are saying that there's hundreds and thousands of babies voting.
Yes, there are lots of babies coming in from outer space. A lot of aliens voting as well. It's been real hard to track things, except it's completely not because the system is actually pretty good. But the most difficult thing about voting was not every state does this, but in California, as the co-hosts know, there's like all kinds of crazy local elections, people you've never heard of. So I even researched those. I just spent the last 2 hours online researching like the school board elections. It was crazy.
School board elections are very important. School boards
are.
direct over $600 billion a year in funding and really determine the future and determine how your local community sets its priorities.
I thought you were going to say 600 billion students, and I was like, California's not that big, Ben. It is not that big. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of something that is not that big anymore, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Wow.
Hey, how we doing? First, I don't know what an nectarine is. Secondly, Steve, or Ben, both one each. I was actually thinking this right before the show started. You guys should put together a ballot initiative so I know which ones to vote yes and no on. I watch all the commercials and I don't know what they are. I kind of researched them the other day, but still, I don't know. So just give me some heads up. Like this one's for this. Like explain what they are.
Seriously, just call me. I'll walk you through it. No problem.
I'm saying that'd be something you put on
everybody.
social media that people would appreciate. I'm thinking a lot of people in California may don't know exactly what they all mean because I mean they're I don't know this guy was an actor trying to be a soldier. The commercials are all pretty crazy, so I could appreciate that.
Yeah, there was the one guy who was an actor trying to be a soldier. That was the toughest one to vote for.
What are the commercials I saw during football? Shut up.
I'm actually doing a live stream this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific with Aura Vasquez on her social media. She ran for city council in LA, and it's all about showing you how to fill out the ballot properly from home and going over all of the initiatives on the ballot and all that. So check that out right before the VP debate. So you can check that out.
Oh, all
Nice
right.
work.
Well, there you go.
And also, I love how Bowers, you came on with your trademark enunciation skills, and you said, I don't know what an X-ring is. And I thought you said, I don't know what an X-ring is. And you do. You know twice what an X-ring is.
That is true. That is true. Those are rings you keep in your drawer just in case you ever pretend you're married again. Queen Rachel's here. Rach, how are you doing?
I'm good,
Rach.
guys. I just wanted to thanks for the idea, Leedy.
So you're a pumpkin eater?
It matches. Yeah, I am.
Nice.
And now
Nice.
you know what that is, don't you?
Well, yeah, I guess.
No,
It's you.
still no. It's not Friday yet.
No, it's not Friday. I think
Which,
beets
by
are
the
winning.
way-
Beets are winning right now, and I didn't know
Beets
beets
are
was a
winning.
real vegetable. I thought that was a fake vegetable from The Office. I thought it was a joke vegetable they made up for Dwight Schrute. I didn't realize those were a real thing. So
It's worse
I'm
than
learning
all
every
the
day.
vegetables.
I just like the idea that Bowers is about to get beat by beets.
How does Dr. Dre not own a beet farm? That's my question. How is there not beets by Dre? You know, like
Just him on a farm with overalls and a pitchfork going beats by Dre.
yeah, I'm saying. I think I'd be into that probably.
I also just love the way Bauer's brain works, that his brain goes literally without a step in between from beets are a real fruit. How does Dr. Dre not own a farm of them? From awareness to business plan for Dr. Dre. I love it.
But well, in fairness, that took me about 3 hours to put together yesterday, but I was ready for it today when I heard that beets were real good yesterday. I had almost 24 hours to prepare for this conversation, but yeah, it took me a couple hours to put it together.
Behind the scenes. Yeah.
That's how it works.
And by the way, back to the voting thing. I didn't used to look everything up because I didn't used to think about the importance of the local elections. I was like, I know who these school board people are. Forget about this. What do I have, a supercomputer at my fingertips that I could look these up on? It's like it's impossible. And then, but it's actually not impossible. It's kind of
You do have that. It's called a smartphone.
I do.
Do you guys know that this is an actual fact that our phones have 50 times the computing power than all of NASA's computers combined when we landed a man first on the moon?
I did not know that exact amount, but yeah, that makes sense because like playing iPhone games takes a lot.
Yeah. Yet Apple Maps still tells me to turn into a train track. Am I wrong? Is this on? Hello?
Yeah. Well, that was Dennis Miller. He'd be voting for people I'm not voting for. Anyway.
Hey, if you want to know how to vote, look for the biggest assholes, and then put a little checky poo next to their names, okay, babe?
Maybe I'm doing Dennis Miller this whole time. Is that what's going on?
I mean,
finally got it.
That's only when Chrissy wears her Dennis Miller wig.
Nothing sexier than a mullet. All right, let's go.
Well, it is a right angle. So
that gives all new meaning to his old catchphrase, but fuck it, who wants pie?
Butt fuck it?
Just saying.
We had a fun overnight game. It was
so did Bowers and Dennis Miller. Am I wrong?
She sucks. All right. Literally. All right. The overnight game was vagina a candy. So make a candy somewhat vagina related. So that was funny. Frank Notaro. Twazzlers.
Nice.
Shannon Savage had two. She had Milky Vajayjay.
Bowers is not able to get through these.
No, Bowers is.
And whatchamacall clit.
That one's actually hard for a lot of people to find.
That's why they call it whatchamacall.
It's right there in the front, the most obvious place ever. I don't know. I hope that's a joke. People can't.
It's a myth.
Right? I'm saying it's right there. If you can't find that, I don't know what's going on. And Jeremy Day had Pay Vajayjay, which was pretty close to the other one, but I like that one. But I like Randy Longmire's, which was Whoppers.
Nice.
People who can't find the clit, it's like it just wears a hat. That would be like if you're out in public and you just couldn't see people with hats. Like someone with a hat on, you're like, where are these people? This is an empty room.
That's actually what I do when I want to disguise when I'm outside. I just put a hat on, and then like 30% of guys can't find me. It's great.
I hope that's just some myth or comic joke. I can't imagine there's guys that can't. But that maybe I don't know. I can't believe that.
No, what you do is you find the "You Are Here" sign at the mall, and then.
And if you guys are interested in knowing where to find the G spot, it's very easy. What you do is you quarantine with somebody for 7 months and wait.
That works out, Ben?
I don't know. We'll see.
Bowers is like, I know how to find the T spot. I don't know what the T spot is.
Oh my God! If Bowers ever went to England, people are like, "Okay, for a spot of tea," he starts fucking them. Want some tea?
Well, I mean, I don't think I would just start fucking him. I would be, that's not. There's a couple steps.
But he would just be like, "Hello," and just.
I mean, I'd be excited. But I would like go through the normal steps. I wouldn't think that just because you asked me, okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's not a Dre jump.
No, I can't make it that quick.
No, they would be like, "Care for a spot of tea," and then Bowers would just go, "Why doesn't Dre sell beats?"
At least white tank tops. I think Dre should sell those too. Wife beats by Dre. Okay, do we have an overnight game for today?
Or that could be sold by Chris Brown. There's a lot of options.
Yeah, true.
He could sell hamburgers and call it Meats by Dre. Like, there's all kinds of stuff he could do.
Oh, Meats by Dre.
Today's game is things Dr. Dre could sell. Rhyme with eat.
He has a strip club called Teats by Dre. Okay, let's go.
It's not today's game, by the way.
That is not today's game. Today's game is actually make a movie scarier. So it's October, guys. We're getting closer to Halloween and also the election, so it's terrifying. So make a movie scarier. So simple things like In the Line of Various Fires. That's a shout out to the West Coast. A Beautiful Minotaur. Or even more extreme measures. The point is, you take a title of a movie and make it scarier, and you could do so in any of our chats, whether it is our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, or our Facebook. We're not yet on Instagram. I'm learning not to say that. And if you want yours to actually have a chance to win the prize, as well as a chance to be voted on, you should vote, a chance to be voted on at the end of the show, to win our grand prize and be read and all that stuff, you could do so with at least a $5 tip, a Super Chat, Venmo, or PayPal, and we'll read those at the end.
Steve always considers being red the grand prize. Some of us like being brunettes. Okay, Steve.
Taylor said in the chat that Dr. Dre's OnlyFans is called Feats by Dre, which I thought was amazing.
It's also where he accomplishes amazing things.
That's right. That's right. Also, if you guys are interested in making a movie much scarier, put your game entry on my Twitter because there's nobody there. It's spooky. Please join us.
Your tweets have been coming from inside the house this whole time.
Video front row, please turn on your cameras.
Before we get there, we have 3 new patrons on our Patreon.
Oh.
3 new patrons. So Marianne White and Kim Stewart both joined Isolation Nation level. Thanks so much, guys. And Gus Walsh, our buddy Gus Walsh, is now part of the VIP front row level. So thanks, Gus.
Yeah. And
Love
of course,
that.
if you want to read Ben's Twitter, you can
Thank
go
you,
check
guys.
out Tweets by Dre. Sorry, Ben, go ahead.
That would be Dr. Dre's Twitter, so that's missing.
Why isn't he at Tweets by Dre? Holy shit.
That is so true. That is so true. Probably couldn't get it. You couldn't get it. Some guys parked there. Some guy in China just has it and isn't using it. Video front row, please join us. We've got Chris LaBelle joining us with the dual headphone today, both sides, so he hears us nice and good, even though he doesn't care if we hear him. We got Rob Howick with us. Hello, Rob. Great backdrop. That was my favorite episode of Video Test. That was the James Bond villain episode. That guy looks like a James Bond villain. You can all see it. Sean Ehrlich is with us with the blues. I love that. And by the way, I've got the blues because he nominated not me for the Nobel Prize. Leedy Corbin's here. The drawing doesn't look like it started yet. Leedy's just kind of kicking it back today. She's very confident. Oh, it has? Okay, good. Jorge Hanero is here. George's with us wearing kind of a Shakespearean outfit. I love that. Tam Brown, Kruger Voorhees 2020. Let's take a stab at it. I love that. Anything would be better. Frankie Angles Nataro. His camera fell into a well. We will try and rescue it as the show progresses. August Gus, our new Patreon Walsh, is voting for Pedro. Again, anybody gets it done. Lindsey Brown is with us. Welcome back, Lindsey. Jessica Keibel is here, stirring up something great. I can see the steam coming out, and you get out free hugs. Fantastic. I will take that once the world is not over anymore. And Zara Bending, dressed all fancy, straight from some sort of legal class or a seminar you taught, I'm assuming, who knows, all the way in Australia. Thank you all for being with us. And there's the gavel. We've been banged into session, you guys. Something I'm still waiting to happen in my personal life. All right.
I also like that Jessica is hard at work preparing the post-show banquet feast, which we really appreciate. Thank you.
We also have 2 great comics that I'm excited for today because it's 2 of our very favorites are both back on the same day. Kristin Key is back with us. Kristin Key is here. Hello, Kristin.
There you go. Bing, 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 bing.
Songs in the key of comedy, am I wrong?
Oh, sorry. There it is.
Oh, no.
Was it not my turn yet? Okay,
Oh, it
sorry.
is your turn.
Sorry.
That's
We'll
every
go
time.
back to the cats. There we go. Did you miss it? It's
No,
right there.
yeah.
It's right there again.
Your backdrop is pussy either way.
Oh, now it's shaved.
Oh my god.
Okay, enough out of me.
That's been Kristin Key. Thanks for being here today, Kristin.
Bye, guys. Bye. Got a cat. Yeah.
And we also have Mike Baldwin back. Mike Baldwin, everybody. I'm excited. Mike's here.
Hi, everybody. Did I push it? I pushed it. Hey.
Yes.
How's it? It's going good.
I like that. Kristin's background was shaved. Mike isn't. So perfect.
And we went from a Baldwin to a Baldwin.
Hey,
Ah.
I don't have that much hair, honestly. It's not going great.
Oh, that's not a choice. That's something that just happened to you.
Yes, it comes from your mother's father.
Oh.
Not yours, Bowers. Like he's saying in general.
Oh, that wasn't your mama's joke. She wasn't. I got it. From
No, I got it from your mom's dad.
And he walked off on that joke.
Your mama's father is so bald, it's hereditary and jumps to not related people. Oh!
Oh.
I fucked your mom's dad. It's such a fucking weird heckle. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, well, okay. I mean, well, sure.
He was lonely after the war. Why not?
I always found
It was a war in the bedroom, if you know what I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I always found that your mom jokes to be weird. Just the idea of, because most of the time they were said to someone whose mother is much older than you, and it's kind of gross.
And I've never understood them because people get very offended by them, but they're clearly generic jokes, and you've never met my mom, so why do I care? It's like a fictional character you're insulting, and I'm like, how dare you say my mom's underwear spells the word boulevard? You never met my mom. She doesn't have a pituitary problem.
See, I always when I just flip it and pretend it's like, so in high school, whenever I would make your mom joke, I would look at them and go, my mom would wear your bitch ass out. And they were like, I don't know how to come back to that. And that was the end.
I always, my favorite your mom joke is, I always like the anti-comedy of it, was your mama's like sheep. She fucks sheep. No one in high school appreciated it. No one got it. I really enjoyed it.
But that was before everybody got called sheep on the internet, so it wasn't even the same thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's different now. Your mama's like sheep. The people she fuck have no political opinions of their own. Boom.
My favorite your mama joke I ever wrote was, your mama's vagina is so big she rents it out. Karl Malone rents it out to store his shoes.
What? That was...
That was a good one.
Best. It's not the best, but...
So, because Karl Malone has big feet, was that the joke?
Yep.
Yeah, I like the...
Did you also have a pair of Karl Malone shoes while you were making that joke? Did you actually have a case with a Karl Malone shoe in it, probably?
No, but I researched it. I researched it a lot, and I built a mold.
Yeah, it wasn't an actual Karl Malone shoe. It was just reproduction. You're not gonna...
How do you tell Karl Malone to get away? Karl Malone shoe.
Oh, God.
Rachel, do we have anything?
I have four generals. Blah, 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 blah. So Tam tipped the show $10 and said, General, I was finally able to finish watching Saturday's episode. Bowers, I think you're onto something with RB Jesus. Between the Sklar brothers' gay god, RB Jesus, and Monica, the patron saint of hoo-ha hot dogs, you all need to start that cult after all. You have the atheist ready to convert. I'm wearing a pride shirt and the closest thing I own to a decent collar. Plus, I have some hot dogs ready to eat. Let's do this thing.
All right. I think I have 14 disciples as of right now. I'm the Paul of the RBG Church. I have 14 disciples already, so we're growing, man. This is how this works.
That is awesome. I actually didn't believe it until Kaylee got COVID, and then I was like, yeah.
I mean, the fact that they all got it at the ceremony to replace her as she asked them not to do, that's a very RB Jesus thing to do, to give them all COVID at that ceremony. Come on, let's go.
Ben, why do you look like the Fry meme?
What does that mean?
Fry from Futurama, the one who was like, I'm not sure if, like, that kind of. You had this look in your eyes, like you were like.
I was reading the chat and I was just seeing confusing things in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
I do want to call out Ben's shirt too. I like your Brody shirt, and I have the different version of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Brody Stevens, look him up, everybody. He's a great comic.
You got it. Yes.
Positive energy.
Enjoy it.
We also had Mick Hyde tip the. This
It's
is
okay,
where-
Rachel. Rachel, it's all right.
Oh, wow.
Come back to you,
Pronounced
okay?
Keanu Reeves.
Mick Hyde tip the show 5 pounds and said, "Keep it up." We'll try. Jason
no choice.
Domingo. Jason Domingo, $5. Steve Hofstetter, will you ever go and kill Tony? You'd be a great guest.
I appreciate that. Probably not, but thanks.
Your name is Jason Domingo. You killed Tony. Prepare to die.
Did you see Mandy Patinkin's political ad today? That was it's one of the greatest. I don't want to ruin it for people. It is one of the greatest political ads I've ever seen. It's fantastic. He did a really wonderful ad to vote.
I have
Check it out on
not
his
seen
Twitter.
it.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't want to ruin it. There are like 3 twists in it. It's great.
Damn.
Oh, great. Now I know there's twists.
It's
That's
weird.
a story in itself.
20 seconds in, he just starts doing the twist. It's very strange. 2 of his friends come join him. It's weird. 3 twists in it. It's crazy.
Speaking of twists, at my bar mitzvah, and if you're not Jewish, you might not know there's a candle lighting ceremony at the bar mitzvah party where you honor people that you care about in your life, your grandparents, whatever. And I had 3 rabbis attending my ceremony, and I also had this old lady, like my basically great aunt that was there, who loved cats. So I thought it'd be funny to play for the rabbis "Losing My Religion" by REM, and they did play that. The DJ was a total idiot, and he got all the other songs wrong. So when my great aunt came up, literally a woman, she was 140 years old and was hobbling over there. Instead of playing "Memory" from Cats, she played "Come on everybody, let's twist again like we did last summer." It was the Fat Boys version of the twist, and this woman took 40 hours to get up there. It felt like we were mercilessly mocking an old lady. It was not cool.
By the way, just a clarification, the candle lighting ceremony at a bar mitzvah is either to honor people that you care about or to give a fake honor to people that would get mad at your parents if you didn't have them there.
That is true. That is true. And then I also had that DJ. The one cool thing he had was an amazing light system, like laser lights, and a smoke machine. I wanted a smoke machine, so we launched the smoke machine. And all the lights are cutting through it. The first song was CNC Music Factory, "Gonna Make You Sweat." People were like, "Oh, the coolest bar mitzvah ever." And then 20 minutes later, as the chicken comes and I sit down to eat, the fire department stormed into the banquet hall of my bar mitzvah and shut it down. One of my idiot friends thought it would be funny because of the smoke to call the fire department and say there was a fire.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I had
more
a
smoke
very,
machine after
I had a
that.
very similar thing. In the rec room of our synagogue, a guy my parents paid $200 played a little bit of music.
That's so sad.
Music Factory, Steve. You weren't in the synagogue making it sweat.
I mean, I'm sure that was one of Ben and I got bar mitzvahed around the same time. I'm sure that was on the playlist.
I love that Steve's synagogue had a rec room. In my mind, that's a room where Steve would just, after ceremony, people would go in there and he would just destroy them as they walked in.
Yeah. So you call that praying?
All right, a few more things. Hilda Lopez tipped the show $10 and said, "Glebe Squad since 2005.
Hilda Lopez started my fan club on MySpace in 05. God bless you, Hilda. Good to see you.
And
Glebe
that is
Squad.
where it still is to this day.
You son of a bitch. That's not wrong.
Sean tipped the show $2 and said, "Marry, fuck, kill, rock, paper, scissors."
That would actually kind of be a
I'm
fun
definitely gonna
one
fuck
to
the
do.
Rock. If that's the, I'm gonna fuck the Rock.
I'm gonna marry the Rock. He's the richest.
I'm not trying
and
to keep
then-
him happy.
Fuck the paper, but carefully. You don't want cuts. Well, you don't fuck the scissors. That's a terrible idea.
If
But
you're a
you can
lesbian,
scissor
you do.
someone.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
If you're a lesbian, you do.
Alexander also tipped the show $2 and said, "I thought Kristin was for sure gonna sing 'Smelly Cat' with that intro."
Oh my God.
And then Savannah tipped $5 and said, when Mike's intro came on, she said, "Mike, this is not the tiny kitchen that I was promised."
Oh, I can go into the kitchen if you want me to. I figured I'd switch it up a little bit and show off
Look it
my
up.
Is
my
that a
double
nativity?
microwave.
Is that a nativity scene over your right shoulder? What is that, Mike? Is that
It's
the three
just,
wise men?
It's
What is-
porcelain dolls of 3 random old people doing farm things. I got it from my grandma.
What?
Do you want to see it closer?
I do.
All right, hold on.
By the way,
They're
this
doing
is
farm
right now,
things?
what's happening right now. This is the difference between 2 Jewish kids from LA, New York, and a very non-Jewish kid from Missouri or Kansas. Where are you originally from?
Missouri.
Missouri.
That is so sad.
I
Their
I just
faces are
needed-
so anguished. They're
Oh,
like
go
the
back
saddest
to
old
Mike.
people.
Mike. Go back.
You
to
want me to
them,
go
please.
back?
We have to
Okay,
talk
all right.
about these.
Look at their faces.
Some nice succulents there.
Take it easy.
These, by the way, at the time were the richest people in Missouri. These 3.
I mean, even the little lamb is sad. What is happening with this group of people?
What is he holding?
Well, he's got a jug of liquor and a bird, I think.
The other one's holding a goat.
He's a Disney
Like a lamb.
prince.
Oh, so there's
All
like
right.
there's like a bird perched on him because I think she's attracted to the liquor. What is?
Yeah,
I
let's
just
find the
think-
most miserable people in town and make statues of them.
Right? How terrifying is this? This is just in your
All
house.
right, that's enough. You guys.
Show us your bedroom. What other ugly shit do you have?
I've got plenty of ugly shit.
That was actually
None of-
that was the city council.
None of them have the pleased, lifelong satisfaction on their face that you do from being one of the great seamen of all time, like Stephen Tabor. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's a man who's
No,
lived.
some of the great seamen of all time made Stephen Tabor.
Damn right about that. You're
Oh,
damn
one,
right.
not some, just one. But all right, Rachel, we caught up. We
caught
didn't
up.
get to a comic. All right, let's get right to Kristin. Coming up next, one of our very favorites of all time, Kristin Key, everybody.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's good. And thanks for showing us your stuff. If anybody wants to tip, give Mike Baldwin some Goodwill gift cards so we can get some more stuff like that. I mean, yeah. I like old Bird Jug. He's my favorite Bird Jug. This is one of those days because of this stupid show. I'm gonna have to clear my browser history because my last search was a diagram of the clit, and my wife and I have been together for 14 years, but I'm the first woman she ever dated, so I don't want her to come home after 14 years and be like, "What have we been doing all this time?" You know? So a little browser wipe there. It's good to be. I haven't been on in a while. A lot has happened. The president has COVID, which I just want to come out and say I would not wish that on anybody. Now that I know my wishes have power. Oh my God, was it just me or like 'cause my wife came in and she was like, Trump has COVID. I was like, did I do that? Did I do that? Because I think it a lot. And I'm like, no, a lot of us. It could have been any one of us. It could have been Steve. It could probably Melania. You know, just kind of hovering over him when he sleeps every night, going COVID, 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 COVID. You know, I'm just assuming that's what she does. Now, if Lindsey Graham and Mike Pence get caught tickling each other's pickles in a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, that was me. I've been wishing that one pretty hard. So it's real though. COVID is real. It's very real, and whether or not you participate in it, it's still affecting all of our friendships. I'm at the point now where I'm starting to venture out just a little bit because people will invite me over. Do you want to come over for the social distance? Barbecue. We're safe. And usually if they just say that and you say yes and you show up, that means it's code for we realize it's COVID, but let's just pretend it's not for one night and go masked off and go bananas. I'm safer than that. So I ask a bunch of questions and it gets awkward when you have these conversations with your friends. It's somewhere between like, is your house safe enough for my kids to play out, and are our spouses going to have sex with each other? Because it starts simple. It's like, oh yeah, what are you serving? Yeah, how many people are coming? Yeah, are we going to share food? Okay, great. Are we mask on or mask off? Are we going barefaced? I don't ride barefaced with anybody. Yeah, you'd be the only couple we went barefaced with if we're doing okay. We're doing this. And he's like, "Are we hugging? Are we hugging? You're not hugging, honey. Are we hugging? I don't know. Have you been tested? Have you been?" So it's like at the end of it, you're like, "Let's just all have sex together because this is a lot of work for a goddamn spaghetti dinner." So it's just the two of us, just my wife and I, and we're going through the same thing we've always been. I want pets in the house, and my wife is just not ready for that, and she has a strange relationship to ugly animals, like. I feel our old neighbor, I'm pretty sure, was I don't know that I believe in reincarnation, but I'm pretty sure, like in a past life, the dog was her husband based on the dog's reaction to her. This really, really, really ugly dog. Every time my wife would walk out the house, the dog would go, "Arr, arr," and just look at her like, "Molly, don't you recognize me?" So now, because I can't have a dog or a cat, because she's alert, she's selfish, and but what she did was she put a critter cam in the backyard because she wanted to see what mangy just fucking filth pots wander through our yard, and those are our pets now. She's named them, and we have a possum that we caught on the critter cam that she's named Mandy. And it was raining the other night, so now I have the music video to Wet Ass Possum. The song's not very good, so I won't play it. I gotta get out. I don't want to be here anymore. Like I'm just so tired of being at home. I miss like the little, like I always went cruise ships for the last couple of years, and I didn't enjoy it, and I would complain about it relentlessly. And now I'll take it. I'll take it any day. I just want to go back. I want to go back to cruise. I want to go back. My cruise ships only went to Mexico. That's all they did. Back and forth to Mexico. Like I know other cruise ships go other places. Not mine. Mine just went to Mexico, and that's it. And I've been to every beach there, and whatever. They're all the same. But I'm gonna play you a little song I learned from all my time in Mexico on the cruise ships. And this is a song in Spanish, and it's the Spanish that I learned jumping off the cruise ship and having lunch in Mexico. I'll sing a verse in Spanish and one in English, just so you know. But the Spanish is pretty. Mi estómago no es bueno. Mi estómago no es bueno. ¿Dónde está el baño? Por favor, por favor. My stomach doesn't feel very good. My stomach doesn't feel very good. Where is the bathroom? Please, please. Me estoy muriendo en el baño. Me estoy muriendo en el baño. Me estoy muriendo de diarrea. Que comí. I will die in the bathroom. I will die in this bathroom. I will die of diarrhea. What did I eat? Gracias.
Kristin, everybody.
Thanks,
Kristin,
guys.
I know that you were saying what
everybody.
3 times. I know you were saying what 3 times in Spanish, but you definitely did say KKK.
I wondered why a Trump rally just formed outside my window.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Shoo,
by the way,
shoo.
I know that you said that it was your wish to see that Lindsey Graham and Mike Pence would be tickling each other's pickle at a Chick-fil-A.
Well, pickle tickle.
Yeah, that is also Mike Pence's wish. Anyway, if you want a tip, do so. Bar is open.
And
top
Lindsey
right of the
Graham.
screen.
And Chick-fil-A's. Yeah, no, not Chick-fil-A.
Top right of the, but not on Sunday. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube and go do that.
Chris, I love that you were talking about when Trump did come. You're like, oh, was that me? Because I've always imagined there's gonna be, if there was ever like an actual apocalypse, like Walking Dead type thing, there's gonna be one blackout drunk that like wakes up the morning of the apocalypse and's like, fuck, what did I do? Right? Like, as an old blackout drunk, Chris, like there's moments you're like, fuck, was this me? Holy shit.
It must have been me. Yeah, I broke the country somehow. I did this. Yeah.
Yeah, there are all kinds of people that are saying like, "Oh, this is a hoax," and it's hard to believe. And I'm just like, no, it's pretty easy to believe that a guy who doesn't engage in safety protocols would get a disease that a fuck ton of people are getting. It's pretty simple. Like
That
he
is
also
true.
has herpes. We don't know that for sure, but we do. Like we do, right? No, I'm the only one who assumes that. Okay, you know what?
Super high cholesterol. Let's just stick with super high cholesterol. Definitely high cholesterol. Probably a hemorrhoid or two, too, because I bet he reads on the toilet. You know he reads on the
I doubt
toilet.
he reads anywhere. I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to read anywhere.
I mean, swipes.
yeah, okay. There you go.
He always swipes on the toilet. Swipes and wipes.
I
Wife left
personally,
and wife left, baby. Let's do this.
I love Mexico so much, but it does sometimes do a job on your stomach. That's for sure. Freshman year of college, I went down to Tijuana a lot because I went to school in San Diego. That's what you do. And one time, very drunkenly, I walked out, and I love eating street meat when I'm drunk. And I got a hot dog, and I ate it, and it tasted weird. And I got in the cab, and the cab driver was laughing. I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Tu comí el gato." I ate cat. I ate a cat dog, you guys. So that was not
A cat
ideal.
dog.
A
That's
You didn't eat a hot dog. You ate a
that's
hot
karma right there. Yeah. Dog cat.
Yep. I think so. I mean, there's no way to prove it, but that's what it didn't taste like hot dog, and that's what the guy said. A lot of them do. So I
Maybe he was just calling you a cool cat because cool cats eat hot dogs.
That's possible. That is possible.
Yeah, I mean Bowers does, so we know. And look at that jacket.
Did you get a hairball? That's when you know it was cat.
I once ate Iraqi food in Bahrain, and I couldn't make it out of the restaurant, and so I had to ask where they're. And then I had a weapon of mass destruction in their bathroom. Like it was jihadish.
This is
Here's a question. Here's a question. If you run into a random place to use the bathroom in an emergency situation, do you then always buy something because you feel bad that you destroyed their business?
No.
I felt like I needed to adopt one of their children after that.
Kristin actually built them a new bathroom.
There's a new wing just called the Kristin Shat wing.
No, that's one of my rules. If I always buy something, so I'll go buy a shot at the bar once I'm done because I feel bad that I've ruined their.
What if you're just there? What if you're just peeing?
No, it's only if I'm destroying things. Not if I'm peeing. It's fine.
Because I've definitely like on the road. I have a theory that like McDonald's food is not something I will ever partake in, but sure I'll pee there. Like their toilet's good enough for me.
I see. I've eaten enough McDonald's in my life that they owe me as many free restroom trips as I need.
He actually has a punch card. He's like, I actually have 3 shits left. So if
You should just get the rifle through the lost and found every time you go in one. Want anything?
I love McDonald's food. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm a big
think
fan.
it's very tasty. I don't eat it
I'm
often 'cause
aware
I don't want
that
to
both
die.
of you, I'm aware that both of you enjoy McDonald's food. This is
Once in a
not-
while, it's pretty good. And they've also stepped up their coffee. It tastes almost 30% as good as Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like they really-
I will. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the taste of their fake food. I'm saying that like I'm not gonna eat it. I know better.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that. I do hear that. I love their 69-cent basic hamburger. It's delicious. That pickle bite, super good.
Well, we know
Pickle
Steve's
bites.
entire existence is denying himself the goodness of life and just complaining
Right.
about it and being upset. So look,
Right.
it's okay. Rachel, we got anything coming in?
Yes, we do. So Technics had tipped right before set and said, Kristin, 5 Canadian, thank you for all the laughs. Your Facebook Lives are so much fun to catch. Always glad to see you on SDSC with fresh content. Yay.
Thanks. I work really hard for that. I wrote this whole set in like 30 seconds before the show. for you.
You wrote a set? Oh shit!
If you just made your dolls talk to each other for 5 minutes, I'll tip the show. Hey, Birdo Drunko, what's up, Ma? Like, I'm in.
Looks like we're not gonna make the payment again this month.
Matthew Plum.
Banker's coming to take the farm. What do we do? I think we drink more. Bird, do you have any advice? Sorry, go ahead.
Masterpiece of shit theater.
By the way, how is there not Master P's Theater?
It actually was a thing. It actually
Sponsored
was
by
a thing.
Tweets by Dre.
Rapper Master P did do a Master P's theater thing at some point.
Who did? Oh,
That was a thing.
Damn it.
Right.
All right. Well, there goes my business plan.
Matthew Plummer tipped $5 and said, Kristin, I'm on the board of your wishes coming true.
All right. Yeah, we're all working together. Let's put something in Mitch McConnell's penis.
In it?
like something painful. Like a penis fish, you know, if we all wish together.
Ah, the old dick fish.
Ah, come on, dick fish. Get McConnell. Ah, get him. Jesus is up there going, I'll see what I can do. You know?
Yeah. Well, he is a turtle, so anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
George, $15. My contribution to Imodium Super Strength.
Thanks. I always need that. It's like a vitamin.
Alexander Breyer, $2. Your songs are always great.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll work on writing more. Yeah, I was in a hurry.
Wait, which one of us was that comment for?
That was for you. Ben.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Technics, 2 more Canadian. Kristin, I'm dying of diarrhea over here.
I'm sorry. I could listen to that all day.
One time we were going to the pool and the pool sign said, don't swim if you had diarrhea in the last week. And my friend goes, who goes a whole week without having diarrhea at all?
Oh my God.
This is another one of those blackout drunks talking to each other moments. I spent 17 years with diarrhea. And then I got sober and I was like, oh.
By the way, let me just
Perhaps
reiterate.
thou dost drink too much.
Let me just reiterate what the two drunks are talking about. While Bowers said that I spend my life depriving myself of fun things.
Have you ever tried diarrhea, Steve?
I'm allowed to. Let me just point out, I am legally allowed to swim in a public pool. So.
No problem, Mom. This is my least favorite episode, so go ahead.
Maybe next week.
We had Tam tip $10, $5 for the browser history hit and the awesome background, and $5 for the awesome set and fantastic cruise song.
I'll make sure and split it up when I spend it.
There's also Peter Amsel, 5 Canadian. Keep wishing. Great set as always. Thanks for the laughs.
Thanks, Peter.
Renee Hutchison, $10. Kristin for making diarrhea sound El Romantico.
There's my next T-shirt.
I wonder if I can tip negative amounts. Is it possible?
Oh,
Yeah.
Vince.
Ben is now
just
sending.
stole my money.
Ben is now sending Kristin Venmo requests.
We also had an anonymous tip come in for Kristin, $20. I'm sorry, 10 for each comic. But 10 for Kristin for the more Spanish songs. I hope it really didn't happen in Mexico.
I mean, it happens everywhere, but let's just say it was Mexico.
That made me laugh a lot. I'm sorry.
I'm glad we all have such highbrow humor today. This is good. Yeah.
Poop.
I think. By the way, I think these jokes are physically hurting Ben more than when he had to deprive himself of eating. Like this is.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to lose 10 pounds in 2 days. I'm not going to eat ever again. What's your Venmo, Kristin? Please tell me. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
Oh, it's at the Kristin Key.
Oh, there we go. The word "the" on there. Great.
Yeah, the Kristin Key. It's 2 eyes, 1 vagina. How do you remember how to spell your name?
I've got 4 eyes and no vaginas. So
There you go. See? Just got whatever mnemonic device.
Mine's I before E except after L. I used to have a much better one that I would literally say on radio shows and stuff when I was a young comedian, but it's incredibly juvenile and I can't say it anymore.
By the way,
Say it.
Not
Now
on the
you have
poop
to
show?
say it.
Okay, fine. Girls love every inch, baby.
Back to tips, please. Do.
wait. Before we do, Crystal Bell in the comments just wrote, just spelled my name with 4 eyes, just STIIIII. And let me also just say that in my life, I've had multiple times people ask me if my name was spelled STIVE.
Oh.
Because the I sound in in other cultures is an E. So I'm like, yes. And so some of my friends call me Stive.
And when Steve is nice to me, I always wonder if it's him being artificially sweet, aka Stevia.
It should be Stive Heifsteider.
Yeah, when I was a kid and I saw like Stevia for the first time, I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, look, it's my name and a thing." And now I hate it.
How we feel about you. Didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Kristin, we've loved having you on the show all this time. I'm so sorry.
My 12th and final performance.
Yeah. Actually, I'll be honest, Kristin, if I kick you off the show, people would probably stop watching. So
Who's coming with me?
I have to change the cats in the background to goldfish. The deep
Jerry Maguire. Jerry
cut.
Maguire. I'm taking this fish.
Oh, right. I'm taking the fish.
Yeah, solid reference.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
we all got it.
Thank you.
You complete me, Ben.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Don't tell your wife.
There's a lot of things we're not going to tell her today. Like where the clitoris is. Keep that mystery in the relationship.
Dorothy Boyd, I love you.
Rachel.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Natalie Renee, $5.
I love black people. I'm sorry.
I hope people have seen that movie. Oh my god, I hope people have seen that movie.
Well, I'm sure because I don't like
Regardless.
black people. I'm Mr. Black People.
I'm Mr. Black People. You see, Steve, you think we're fighting. I think we're finally talking.
The human head weighs 8 pounds. All right, Rachel. Let's
Fucking zoo's closed, Ray.
Natalie Renee tipped Kristin $5 and said, "Brilliant as always. I laughed so hard. Great set."
Nice.
Thank you on behalf of both of us.
Zara tipped $5 and just love you to bits, Kristin. I mean, Rachel.
Aw. I know what you meant.
Quite a code you guys got there. Quite a code. I'm glad I'm a win talker.
Picking up what she's putting down. Yeah. But who gets the money?
Frankie Notaro, $10. You're awesome, Kristin.
Thanks, Frankie.
Z-Bunster, $15. I loved your set, but the little kittens in the background added a lovely note of surrealism.
Oh, that's what I was going for. So, a realism, or whatever that word is.
I don't have cats in the background. I don't even know what that means.
It's not always about you, Ben.
Where?
I made this myself. You can see, because I'm there, and I'm there.
Because you're one cool cat, Kristin. You're one cool cat.
I do eat hot dogs.
Not what your wife said.
Did we make this episode with a word generator? What are we doing? What's happening?
My internet or
We
was
made
that
a bot watch 1,000 hours of SDSC.
Yeah.
Can we please? I just need to see what would happen.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
In Glebe puts a red box in the internet. Chris Bauer says, no fruit, no fruit.
It
Chris
is now
Bowers
time for
introduces his next comedian, Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Vegetables, Sabersam, and medicines and to play everybody.
All right, Rachel, catch us up so we can get to Mike.
All
We
right.
sure do have generals who want to walk in here and tip money.
The first one's from Zara and said, "My favorite meme on repeat for the last 3 weeks: certified freak, 7 days a week, wet ass possum is walking down the street."
Red ass possum walking down the street. She's a white trash possum too. I can tell because she looks like she's like a rat with a blowout, and she carries 6 babies on her back. And if you look in her pouch, she's got meth.
And Mike Baldwin has a figurine of her on his shelf.
That's how you know she's white trash.
Alexander Breyer. Alexander Breyer, $2 and said, "Into Tijuana was the last time Ben tasted pussy, probably."
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Ben.
And now, do you like this episode?
Oh my god.
Zara tipped $5 and said, "All this toilet humor. Now back to Doo-Doo Bean."
Please get back to doo-doo.
Awesome. And then the best general ever from George, $20, and said, "Rachel for Grace Under Fire. I appreciate you, sir."
Great show. Great show.
Honestly, that was the most unsettling part of the episode, right there.
We're caught up.
Well, Rachel just can't also pronounce sarcasm, obviously. That was pronounced for Grace Under Fire. That's what it was. Compliment as you thought. All right, are we caught up? Let's get to. Hey, you love his apartment almost as much as you love him. Give it up for Mike Baldwin, everybody. Woo!
Now I go now.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good day. I just want to say 39. 39. The last time I was here, I said the number 37, and I got 7 $37 tips. So we're bumping it up. 39. Come on, everybody. All right. This isn't even, it's not a real microphone. I'm going to use this. I have a real microphone here that I need, even though it's not plugged in. I don't know why I'm doing this. None of this is necessary. I got my headphones in. So speaking of poop, I'll tell you a thing. If you want to leave work in the middle of the day, poop. Just poop in your pants. That's all you got to do. They have to let you go home. You don't even have to really do it at most jobs. You can just walk up to your boss and be like, "I just pooped my pants. You want me to stay or what should I?" You're like, "What? No, go home immediately." There's only 2 ways that you poop your pants. It's either a total accident or an absolute decision. I'm so glad that I get to come back onto this show because there's actually people that laugh along with it, and it's so much better than doing like Facebook Live and stuff like that. Like doing that is like trying to talk to somebody in a coma. They're like, "Go ahead, they can hear you. Just talk." Like, I know, but I want to hear them too. It's not as good. All right, let's see here. I've been in quarantine, so I haven't written any jokes recently. So the only jokes that I have are jokes that I wrote 6 months ago. So here we go. Man, Trump's gonna get so fucking impeached. What happened with that? I was taking a shower and I was using this body wash, and on the bottle it said eye-opening body wash, and I was like, that's weird, but I guess it's true because before I took a shower, I was like totally against gay marriage, and then I showered up and I was like, it's probably fine. All right. Some of these aren't funny immediately. Some of these are like coronavirus. You'll get it 2 weeks from now. I'm trying my best, you guys. Don't shun me. I'm not a leopard. If I could have back all of the money that I've spent on pot in my life, do you know how much pot I would buy? should take mustard and ketchup and put it into the same bottle together and then call it must up. And then it gets funnier, so hold on. And then have a commercial on TV where there's a guy and he's sitting there and he's putting some on to his burger. And then his friend walks in and he's like, dude, that's must up. He would just hold it up and be like, I know. Put relish in it. Dude, that's really must up. What else is funny? I went on a date with a girl and she was wearing high heels and she got drunk and she fell down. 5-second rule. All right, that's it for me. I'm Mike Baldwin.
Baldwin, everybody.
Baldwin, Mike Baldwin, my favorite Dust Bowl era comedian. I will say, Mike, fantastic set. Must up, a great product brought to you by Eats by Dre. Also, I have never seen Ben laugh out loud harder than he did at that pot joke. That was
a really good joke. That was a really good joke.
All right, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. You can super chat if you want to put in $3.90 in, because that's what Mike meant.
$3.90. What are you talking about?
39, motherfucker.
39. Come on, everybody. Come on. Have you seen my apartment? I need help.
So I love the joke about say if you poop your pants, you're gonna go home from work. I got a buddy, Colin, and we were in Indy. We were flying back here. We got real drunk. His flight was like at 6 a.m. And I call him or I text him at 9. I'm like, "Did you make your flight?" He goes, "No, I just switched it." I go, "How much does that cost?" He goes, "Oh, it doesn't cost anything. If you just call Delta and tell them you have diarrhea, they'll switch it with no fucking questions."
Wow, good tip.
That's his move, right? So then he sent me this. This is the greatest email I've ever seen. He sent this to his job once. This is my buddy Colin. It said, "Hi, Doreen. I'm sorry for the last minute notice, but upon leaving class yesterday, I was beginning to experience noticeably loose bowel activity. The problem only compounded overnight and is now at the point where coming into today seems irresponsible. I want to apologize for my absence, and I'm looking forward to class tomorrow," because he's a teacher.
By the way, let me just say, it's hilarious, but also no one who has to shit themselves writes anything that eloquent. No one.
To whom it may concern.
Coming in today now seems irresponsible is my favorite line I've ever read in an email.
I just have one question though. Are you gonna pick up the call, or are you just gonna keep telling stories? Because you said your buddy's calling and you're just telling stories about it. Are you gonna...
All right, Rach, what do we got? You're muted. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I was on a telephone call. So we have Savannah Martin, $3. I bet you wish you were in your tiny kitchen now.
Oh, I do wish that.
We also had $10 from someone.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's my favorite person.
No one's gonna claim that. That was from me then.
All right. I hate that this works. Mario Miser, $39.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's fucking awesome, dude.
And now, goddamn, Technics, $5.39 Canadian. Mike, for that mic, I just pooped my pants. Do you want me to stay or what should I? Also, I just saw your first $39 tip come in. Genius.
Nice.
I
Stephen
do my
Burks,
best. I do what I can. I don't know.
It works, Mike. It works.
I actually do love the, "So do you want me to stay?" Or that's such a funny.
And
It's
then,
your option. Whatever you want.
Stephen Burks, £5 tip for Mike for the Replace the Granny Figurine Fund. And then fucking Christopher Capo, $39.
Yeah.
He said
But
your subliminal messages are working.
I don't want anybody to think that I don't appreciate the last person's £5. I do. I appreciate that too. But thanks. Let's keep it up.
By the way, our show today, we should mention, is, of course, as always, brought to you by Ketcherd. Ketcherd. If you're like a mixture of ketchup and mustard, smash them together. So your friend comes in and goes, hey, dude, that's Ketcherd.
By the way, I would also like to point out that Mike just gave that tipper a "you were good too." That joke brought to you by Ketcherd.
We also had a lot more come in. Goddamn. Alex, $2. $2 to take down that Christmas tree because it's too early.
It's not Christmas, it's Halloween tree.
Yes.
Got a witch's hat on the
See,
top and a pumpkin.
Yeah, Santa has a witch's hat on, and there's a jack-o'-lantern, and there's a bat somewhere too, but you can't really see it.
Yeah,
So, you know,
after
it's
Halloween,
fine.
he just puts a turkey on the front. And he's like, now it's a Thanksgiving tree.
No, it's every 3 months. I didn't want to do it. So it goes from Halloween to Christmas. And then from Christmas to Easter, and then from Easter to 4th of July.
Yeah, he just puts a baby on the top of it for Easter.
I don't.
I don't know any babies. I don't have access to a baby. It's got bunnies on it.
We also had Peter Amsel, $5 Canadian for Mike Baldwin telethon.
Nice.
Fucking Gus Walsh, $39. And then he said, to be split between the two comics.
Yeah.
I swear,
I don't
God.
mind sharing. I'll share. I
Nice.
don't mind.
Nice, Gus.
I don't mind either. Yeah.
Brilliant.
1950 was more than he was going to get anyway, so it's still fine.
I was trying to figure out how much it was, so thank you.
It's 1950. Like I said, it's $17. Don't you know how much $14 is?
He also said December marks the 1-year anniversary of the Trump impeachment.
Hey, all right, good. That's good to. So I wrote that joke 6 months ago, so it was 6 months from then.
You're great at math.
It's
I can tell why you live
October,
in
Mike.
Missouri.
Matthew Plummer, $5, and said, Mike, an absolute decision was fantastic. Don't take that the wrong way.
Thank you.
George, $15, Mike, my contribution to get more figurines or pot, your choice.
I'll probably. I have plenty. I needed 3 figurines. If I have them all now.
That's a complete set of old sad people.
That was actually the population of Missouri back then.
Worst
Those are
Happy
the
Meal-
actual people. Yeah.
The worst Happy Meal toys of all time were those 3 figures.
Maudlin meals. Come down to McDonald's for our new Maudlin meals. Featuring Ketcherd.
Featuring
Those actually
Ketcherd.
come free in the box when you order a cat dog.
The Stephen Tabor favorite. I'm Ashton Kutcher for Ketcherd. Get us.
It's Austin Kutcher.
Austin Ketcherd, you've been punked into a delicious condiment.
Get some more tips. All right, Ali, $5. Mike Baldwin for the jokes that I'll get 2 weeks from now. And then Tam, $10.39. The whole set was
Nice.
great, but holy fuck, the 5-second rule bit, I'm dying.
Thank you.
Zara, $5. You had me at 5-second rule.
Nice, nice. Okay.
Ben Sewell, 39 cents. Here's the least part of the $39. And then five more dollars and said, just kidding.
Nice.
Hey, all right. Thank you. That's you guys are awesome. Where's the camera? You guys.
Did you just
Captain
ask where the camera was in your own home with one camera?
Yep.
Got it.
Captain Killswitch, 5 Canadian for the 5-second rule.
Nice.
Leedy, $3.90, and should haha, sorry. I don't think she's sorry. Dana, $10. Mike, I got your mask.
Yay.
Softest mask ever.
Beautiful. Yeah, I see if I have a hat that says hat and I have masks that say masks. You can go to mikeisfunny.com and check that out. But it's no big deal. You can do whatever you want.
I love that until you gave that disclaimer, everybody was like, oh my God, we have to do that.
Yeah, no, it's no pressure. None whatsoever. There's no pressure
the
at
numbers
all.
actually dropped off on the stream of people leaving to go do that.
I also
clarification, but they had already left, so it didn't help.
Mike, if you had all the money back that you spent on weed over the course of your life, may I suggest you put some of it into savings?
But then what if I get hit by a car tomorrow? Then how stupid would I feel?
Yeah, valid point. You just hit my life philosophy on the head, Mike. That's exactly perfect.
We also had Frank Notaro, $5.39.
Yeah.
I was in a coma for 3 months. I can verify if people do hear while in a coma, but it may be a good idea this way. When people don't laugh, you blame it on the coma. We had Robert tip each comic $5. So thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
There was Chris Capo. This is from before, so $10. So for Kristin, for that damn bot comment that got me laughing so much.
Yeah, as an after tip.
And then there was also Matthew Plummer, $5 more for Kristin. Just for that, we made a bot watch 1,000 hours of SDSC.
I would read every page of that script. It would be so dumb. It'd be so goddamn dumb.
You know the part in our intro and outro where the computer breaks? That's why.
And then Jake M, $5. Better late than never. Dr. Dre is the GOAT. Bleats by Dre.
We got to do a whole game of this at some point.
Oh, Jesus, that was great. Zara, nope, that's...
Game entry.
It is a game entry, right? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're caught up.
All right. Let's get to this game then. I think we're ready for that. Let's do it.
All right. So the game today is make a movie scary or scarier. If you're in our front row audience, please raise your hand in the participants window and I'll call on you to do your entry live on air. These are the unpaid entries that I really liked. Marissa Francis had National Lampoon's Animal Slaughterhouse. We had Alpha Newmark Dog had Smokey and the Kidney Bandit. And then Greg Murphy had Flushing Nemo.
Oh, God.
Scary if you're a fish. All
All
right.
right. So live audience, let's, Gus, start us off.
If you were a live fish, being flushed would be one of the greatest things that could happen to you, probably.
Hey, I've got the 40-year-old virus.
Oh.
And Groundhog's Day 2, but Bill Murray just lives out any day from 2020. Just the same.
Thanks, Gush. Tam?
I just have one. Texas ballot drop-off location.
Like that background. Yeah, represent.
Thanks, Tam. Jess?
Okay, so I have actually got 3 today. This was fun.
All
So I have no country for anyone while Trump is president. I also have who framed Roger Rabbit's head over the mantle. Thanks to Michael Hyman. He sent me that. And then I also, the first one that came to my mind was Mary pop you in the head when you aren't looking.
Those are awesome, Jess. Chris?
All right, so I have when Harry stalked Sally. I have apocalypse, comma, now. For the Inspector Gadget movie, I have Inspect Her Gadget. When you're famous, they let you do that.
Fuck.
Oh.
And then last, I have Mike. The 3 amigos behind you are actually moving.
Nice ones. Zara?
God damn it, LaBelle. Okay. And Romeo and Juliet.
Nice.
Dr. Zhivago is actually anti-vax. And as a woman, this terrifies me every day. Suicide Squad, Helter Pay Gap.
Nice.
Good.
Lindsay?
Okay. I'm not sure which of these 2 is scarier. Hocus COVID Pocus or Hocus Penis Pocus.
Penis focus. The Lindsey Graham, Mike Pence story.
That was actually shot entirely at a Chick-fil-A.
You can tell by the pickles.
Sean?
I have 2. First is the Grand Wizard of Oz. And then Forest Body Dump.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Okay, is there anyone else in our front row? I don't see any more hands up. Wave at me if you are. Everybody's shaking their heads no. Okay, so I will now read the other entries. So the front, starting with the front row, so Mike and Kristin, those are the ones that we'll be voting on from then on. So these are the other entries. We had Alexander Breyer. Tim Burton presents The Nightmare Before the 2020 election. Alexander Breyer. Hell's Angels in the outfield. Nice. Alexander Breyer. Disney's The Santa Claus starring Melania Trump.
Who gives a shit about the decorations and Christmas?
The tagline is "Fuck Christmas."
Shannon Burke. Instead of the color purple, the color orange.
I'm assuming that's about Trump and not me.
Yes.
A Nightmare on Pennsylvania Avenue.
That's a good one.
Shannon Burke. Tweet anything. And instead of Friday the 13th, Tuesday the 8th of 2016. Jonathan S. In a world where there's an ongoing pandemic, but you still need to interact with the maskless public to make ends meet, the pay rent trap.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Leanna Smith. The Color Purple, Chronicles of a Necrophiliac.
Oh.
Wow.
Davey Jones II. Contagion. The stupid is spreading. Jeremy Day. S. Carey.
Oh God damn it.
Jeremy.
Oh god damn.
It hurts how stupid that is.
Mike Baldwin was just reading his tour poster.
Jason Domingo. Texas Vibrator Massacre.
Ah. Wait, is that just the vibrator runs out of batteries? That's just all it is.
Brett Stein book. X-Men original poetry. Wolverine. And then Brett Steinbook also had Hobbs and Shaw rap battle.
I'd probably watch that actually.
Renee Hutchison had that terrible Pierce Brosnan Bond movie, Trump Never Dies. Renee Hutchison, The MAGA Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Brett Steinbook, Sky Captain in the World of Today. FJB, stop or my mom will vote for Trump. There's so many Trump ones. Miki Wonder, Die Hard, Afterlife, Yippee Ki-Yay, motherfucker, Holy Spirit, please let me into heaven.
Oh God.
Chris Jacobs, Care Bears Adventure on Elm Street. Couple last minute that come in. Amana Sala, the Hobbit Strangler.
God.
Amana Sala, Harry Potter and the Epstein's Chamber of Secrets.
Wow.
And that's all of them.
All right. Wow, there's some really good ones. The Grand Wizard of Oz was good. Hell's Angels in the Outfield. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's Head Over the Mantle was going to be my pick until Pay Rent Trap. Pay Rent Trap was my favorite. I thought that was really, really good. Mike Baldwin, what was your favorite one?
Well, first I want to. There's a movie called Case 39 that's scary, and it's got 39 in it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I liked the Roger Rabbit one. I was gonna say that before you said it, but then you said it, so now I feel like I'm just saying it because you said it. But that's not true. I really liked it the best.
All right, great job. Krista, what was your favorite?
My favorite was Hell's Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, it's funny and that's a damn good movie.
Rachel.
I loved Hell's Angels in the Outfield. The Pay Rent Trap is so good. Even S. Carey. But I'm giving it to Jess. I freaking loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit's Head Over the Mantle.
Yeah, two.
Ben.
I loved the Roger Rabbit one. I loved Hell's Angels in the Outfield, but I gotta give it to the Pay Rent Trap. Just a perfect play on words.
This is fucking tough because those were my two I was deciding between. I also really like Grand Wizard of Oz, but holy shit, Pay Rent Trap versus Who Framed Roger Rabbit's Head Over the Mantle. But because I was obsessed with Who Framed Roger Rabbit as a kid, I'm gonna go with that one. So Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
All right, nice work.
Please, Eddie. Anyway, sorry. That was
We won.
that
The
was
one
my
that
movie
we
as a
picked
kid.
won.
So the winner is Mike Baldwin's vote. Everybody, Mike.
This is
Baldwin.
what it feels like.
Mike, do you want an I voted sticker
Guys.
for that? Do you want to?
No, I got a couple.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Hey, Jess, nice
It was Michael Hyman. He gave
Oh,
me that.
so Mike.
Yes.
Okay, Mike said. Well, then Mike is the winner.
Aside
Either way,
from having
it
a
was great.
genius last name, mind you. He's also a genius in other ways.
So let me just say that my Hyman was the Mike Hyman. Sorry, Mike Hyman. Mike Hyman was the winner. So collect your prize at sdscshow.com. And by the way, I just want to announce really quickly.
We will break with precedent, and Hyman wins.
I'm sorry, Michael.
I also just want to point out in the chat, Gus just told us, and I have not researched this to affirm it, but I assume it's true. Gus just told us that Stephen Miller just tested positive for COVID. Stephen Miller, the Nazi in the White House. And let me just say, you're welcome. That one was me.
I thought Steve Miller was a
Fucking
vampire.
assholes.
I thought he was a vampire. I guess he's a vampire and a Nazi. I didn't know he had blood.
Oh,
All
he
right,
could be a Nazi vampire for sure.
well, yeah, I mean, most of them are, I'm assuming. Mike, did you have any movies you wanted to make scarier?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you have any?
Yeah, there's this old movie called Case 39, and I thought of a funny one for that. I'm not gonna do it.
Kristen, you got any?
Wait, is it
I
scarier,
got
Mike?
3.
Is it scarier when it's case 39 cents?
39 pesos.
All right, Kristen's got 3. What you got, Kristen?
I have Star Wars: The Vampire Strikes Back. And then 2 of those old Molly Ringwald movies. One is The Breakfast Clubbing. And the second one was 16 Clown Dolls.
That
was excellent.
That's great.
They
Rach,
can be
you got
found
any?
somewhere in Mike Baldwin's house.
Yeah, I had one. Taxi driver gets carjacked.
Ben and Steve, how many you guys got each?
I got a lot on this one. Ben?
I got as many as you need, Steve.
All right. You want to do your first one?
Get out the tape
Sure.
measure.
Oh, well, then I don't even need to be in this con. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep, there's a minimum requirement to enter.
That's what Carmel says.
Wiener jokes.
I don't get to play. All right, let's go back and forth.
Okay, get ready to be blown out of your seat, Steve. I want to open strong with, if he started a chair company, it would be Seats by Dre.
Motherfucker, my first one was going to be Spreadsheets by Dre, but I'll move on. So in the actual game, job interview with a vampire.
Home Alone 2 with a bigger part for Trump.
A South Bronx Tale.
Annie Hall with just one flickering light on.
Edward Axe Hands.
Shakespeare in Love with Jared Kushner.
Robin Hood Men in Jorts.
That was good.
The Hunt for Red October starring Sean Connery and Mike Baldwin.
Yeah, I'm in a movie. I'm in a fake movie.
I had
Feel good.
that was Mike Baldwin's best credit just then, Ben. I had The Hunt for Red November.
I've got There's Something About Mary Trump that's just not credible. I mean, we never liked her.
Dude, where's my gargoyle?
New Year's Eve 2020.
Back to the present.
Boss Baby starring Mike Baldwin.
Hey, I'm in another one. Look, I'm in my kitchen now.
Several Nights at the Roxbury.
Malice with Nicole Kidman and Mike Baldwin.
Hey, you guys are like doing a thing.
Slender Man of the People.
Glenn Ross, still with Alec Baldwin, but also Kevin Spacey.
Walk the line after a few cocktails.
That would be scary.
Documentary about the Trump administration.
Oh my God. Are you out? I have
Yep,
one-
I'm out.
All right, I have one more. My final one is tased and confused.
We had a few late ones come in. That are
All right, let's do it.
So we had Victoria had the Texas ballot. Oh my God, the Texas ballot box massacre.
Nice.
Let's fuck that up. M. Garza's late entry was "This Is Us" on COVID. And then coming in hot is Doo Bean saying Jason Stillborn, a Planned Parenthood documentary. Sorry.
Oh no.
And then he apologized.
So Kristin in the chat just wrote the bad news bear attack. That is definitely
It was
bad,
bad
news.
news. It was bad news.
Very bad news.
Poor kids.
All right, we made it through. It's time for Leedy. Ben, are you ready?
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. Another drawing time. Scored Porter.
That was me trying to do the Bowers pigeon thing.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
The first one I have is I'll go get the tape measure. Here's Lindsey Graham and Mike Pence at Chick-fil-A. Mike Pence is a little busy though, so you can't see him.
Nice. Pickle tickle.
I just shit my pants, so I should.
I'm in one. Nice.
Mitch McConnell finding the fish stick.
That's so good.
Thank you. Here's the possum being added to the creepy doll collection. The bag of meth on the ground there.
No, they're gonna eat him and do all his meth.
Here's Melania whispering to Trump, "COVID, COVID." 5-second rule.
I like that.
It's a barren desert with a little tumbleweed. Ben's MySpace is a rock party. Not sure if I didn't finish this meme so that you guys could finish it for me. Here's tweets by Dre. Here's tweets by Dre. And here's bleep by Dre. Would you care for some tea? Here is Ben and his nectarine right there. And my favorite creation, I saved it for last.
No.
Your face is so clinical, Kristin. That is such a fucking great face.
Did you just say your face is clinical?
It's so clinical.
Let's get clinical.
Oh my God, we can never tell my wife this show ever happened. This needs to be erased. Get the bot. Get the bot to shut it down.
We showed a bot 100 hours of SDSC. Leedy Corbin draws Kristin Key's divorce.
Oh, look.
Hey, Mom, what do you think of this one?
Taylor, end it now, please.
My mom said, "It's fabulous."
Oh God, that's amazing.
Kristin in the chat just said Leedy's mom just found my clit. And so did the at-home audience.
Oh my god. All right.
It was right there. Who knew?
Great. What a great picture. Her face in that picture is so perfect.
Rachel, are we caught up?
I love that Kristen's background now is a house known for a mom just rocking back and forth, which is kind of perfect.
That's what my mom would do if she ever saw the show.
Same with mine.
So I don't have clits, but I've got generals. If you guys so we had Kim Stewart tip the show $10 and said, "Great show. I laughed so hard my gut hurt."
Nice.
And then I'm gonna solid $2. Rachel, I found out earlier today that Christy also tested positive. You're welcome. That was me. Let's see well, let's see that fucker liposuction that out of his system.
Hate to tell you, but that was also all of New Jersey.
Jen Winklepleck also tipped the show and said, "For when Dre ends up cleaning hotel rooms, sheets by Dre." And then Tam tipped Kristen $2 more for the bot fund.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll buy a bot.
All right, we're gonna buy a bot. We did it. We made it through. We have to. Mike Baldwin, where do we find you at in the world before we get out of here, Mike? How do we find you?
Oh, you can just find me right here in my kitchen. My headphones died. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. You can go to mikeisfunny.com and you can buy hats and shirts and masks.
Also, I know that your mic was also on your headphones, but it was just hilarious to think of the like, I can't use my headphones anymore. Can you guys hear me? Be like, yes.
I almost said the exact same thing in the chat, Steve. Like, funny thing about headphones, they're for hearing, not.
And if your headphones were dead, how would you know if we responded, yes, we can hear you? Because you can't.
Well, the thing is, if he said my mic died, we might think he meant him.
Oh, you guys.
Anyway, thanks,
You
Mike.
guys are rascals.
We'll see you next time, Mike. We appreciate you being here. Chris,
Bye,
where can we
everybody.
find you at in the world?
Well, you can find me at kristinkey.com or and that'll take you everywhere you need to go. I'm on Instagram at @KristenKey. Facebook is Kristin Key Comedy, but just go to my website and you can find anything you want. I've got a Mad Mondays on Monday where I do a Mad Lib with a comedian, and every Friday I go Friday live at 5. So
very cool. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Kristen. We appreciate it. As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. Our new podcast, Dockheads, dropped today. We're talking about The Social Dilemma with me, Todd McComas, and Savannah Martin. Check that out. We're going to do that new murder documentary for Netflix for next week, so check that out. Ben, what you got?
Thank you so much. I can't hear you, but I wanted to mention that this Saturday I have another glebe off the top crowd work and improvised madness at Nowhere Comedy Club. You're breaking up, but you can get a ticket at nowherecomedyclub.com. It's a wild, weird time every time. Hello?
Awesome. Steve, what you got coming up?
I'm doing my next show at Nowhere Comedy Club on October 29th. So check that out. And that's it.
He's doing his next show October 29th at Nowhere Comedy Club, Mom. Okay.
Imagine your mom works at the old-time phone company where they plug in all the things and they wear headsets like that, and so she's connecting to the... Give me Roscoe 7. Okay. Anything to catch up on before we get out of here?
7.
No, we're caught up on everything.
All right. Well, audience, we love you yet again. Thanks so much for being here. You guys were great as always. Thanks so much. Rachel, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
No, just that, I was going to say something about mispronouncing my name, but I couldn't think of anything off the cuff, so whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You know what? I was also going to make a joke I can't think of, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I gotta say that the end of that show, holy shit, when Leedy showed that picture to her mother, I felt like I was a Republican wearing a mask in a Target because suddenly I couldn't breathe. And with that, my part of the show is Completes by Dre.
Thank you all for being with us. This has been another social distancing social club. Brought to you, as always, by Kitchard. Kitchard, if you can't decide, don't decide. And I just want to leave you with a little brief explanation. I don't know if it was the juiciness or the fact that it had been a long time, but my good Lord, it was a great nectarine. We'll see you next time.
What's the fruit?
I'd like to see Meats by Dre.